Hey everyone, welcome back. This is part 4 of my Assassin's Creed Shadows walkthrough, the complete guide where we are going for 100% completion. In this one, we are diving deeper into Feudal Japan, picking up every chest, codex, shrine blessing, and stockpile we can find. And I will also talking about skills, what to unlock early, how to make our build stronger, and what's actual worth upgrading. Whether you're playing as a Naoe or Azuki, this part has a bit of everything: stealth, loot, combat, and smart progression. If you are enjoying the series, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. We are almost at 1k, and I'm seriously appreciate all of you who've joined the journey. Let's get into it. Alright, so our first objective in this part is to assassinate Wasaka, and she's located near the south entrance of Osaka Castle. I fast traveled as close as I could and made the rest of the journey on horseback, just soaking in the atmosphere as I approached the castle walls. As I got closer to the upper construction site, I dismounted and started climbing the scaffold near the wall to get a better view of the area and hopefully spot her. But no luck, she wasn't inside yet. So I kept pushing forward, staying low, heading towards the left side of the construction zone. That's where I've noticed a large unfinished building still under construction, and there she was. I finally spotted Wasaka on one of the upper floors, packing back and forth.
Of course. Better to keep out of sight. The guards will be on alert. Can't let them see me.
Anyone who falls asleep won't wake up.
Now the plan was simple: stay completely unseen, move around the other side of the building, and climb my way up silently. I took my time, avoided detection, and worked my way up to the level she was on. And once I reached the floor, it was my time to strike.
Sarah! Anyone before that sleep won't wake up.
What could that have been?
I'll send you to your father!
Now you'll pay for all you've taken! This is how it all began. A bullet from this teppo. You were so proud of your shiny things. This is for killing my father! One less onryo. The box will be with him, the man on the horse. This table looks rustic.
After taking out Wasaka, we got a serious reward for the job, a legendary Tanto called Shinobi's Fury. This thing is perfect for stealth builds. Its special perks. It makes enemy vulnerable right after weak point attack, which basically sets you up for clean finishes or chain assassinations. If you are leaning into the full Shinobi playstyle like I am, this blade is a game changer, quick, silent, and absolutely lethal when used right. Definitely worth the climb, and one more legendary weapon added to the collection. Right after we took out Wasaka, we jumped straight into our next quest, the Way of the Blacksmith. For this one, we had to fast travel back to Sakai and head northwest, just outside of Sakai port. As soon as we arrived in the area, things escalated fast. Our blacksmith was in trouble. A group of enemies had surrounded them. It was clear they weren't there to talk. So we stepped in, cleared them out, and made sure he lived to forge another day.
That could be Heiji, and it looks like he's in trouble.
Saving the blacksmith isn't just the right thing to do, it's also a key move for unlocking upgrades and gear down the line.
Heiji, you did not fight back.
I do not spill blood. I make tools.
They could have killed you.
Yes, perhaps.
I hope I am as brave when death comes for me.
I am not brave. I am broken.
Broken?
My parents built this forge to make tobacco knives. They were the best in Sakai, and very valuable. Then my parents parents were killed. I do not make their knives anymore.
I'm sorry for your loss, Heiji. I'm a friend of Tomiko. She sent me to you.
Tomiko? I am in her debt.
We could use your help, Tomiko and I. Come to Setsu. Whatever debt you owe will be repaid. We might even find a way to fix what has been broken.
There is nothing for me here now. I will pack what is left and come.
Good. We will be waiting.
He's safe now, and this is one more piece of the puzzle locked in. After saving the blacksmith, we headed straight back to the hideout to finish the job. We used the resources that we gathered to finally build the forge, giving our blacksmith a proper place to work, and just like that, the Way of the Blacksmith quest was complete.
The forge is done. I think your parents will approve.
They were the best blacksmiths in Sakai before Oda Nobunaga killed them. Perhaps here I can honor them. I am in your debt again.
Nonsense. You belong here. And don't thank me. Thank Naoe. She found you.
This is very good.
Yes, it is.
But I didn't stop there. Since we are already at the hideout, I open up the skill tree to boost our build a bit more. First, in the tool skill tree, I unlocked smoke bombs, super useful for escapes or setting up silent takedowns in the tight situations. Then I moved over to the Shinobi tree and picked up Grab Assassinate, which adds even more flexibility when pulling enemies into stealth skills. From there, I jumped to the assassin tree and added assassination damage 1, just to make sure those tracks hit harder, especially against tougher targets. And finally, over the Tanto tree, I unlock Whip Strike, which lets us launch forward for quick silent attacks. It's perfect for closing the distance without making noise. Next up, I've got my eye on Shadow Piercer, also in the Tanto tree. As soon as I get enough points, that's the one I'm unlocking, no doubt. It's all coming together now. Stronger gear, better tools, and a deadly skill set to march. After finish up the skill tree and getting our build sorted, I decided to check in on something before leaving the hideout. Right near the exit, still inside of the hideout area, there is a shrine blessing that is easy to miss if you are rushing. So I made sure to stop by, pay my respects, and grab the buff before heading out. Once outside, I followed a small path between two ponds, and sure enough, there was another shrine blessing tucked right along the side of the trail. These are always worth grabbing. The perks stack up over time, especially during tougher fights. Further down that same path, I ran into a group of enemies. I had to take them out to access a chest they were guarding. And just beyond that, hidden nearby, I spotted a Jizo statue where I made an offering to keep the blessings flowing. It's these little stops, the hidden buffs, small battles and quiet moments that really makes the world feel alive. And if you are doing the full completion like we are, they matter. After making the offer at the Jizo statue, I kept moving forward and set my sights on our next goal, the Katano Viewpoint. On the way up, just near a small temple, I found a chest tucked beside the structure. Easy to miss if you are rushing, so definitely keep an eye out when you are approaching the area. Once we reached the top and activated the Katano viewpoint, the view over the region was incredible, but there was more into it than just scenery. As I jumped off of the ledge and landed in the water below, I caught a glimpse of something shiny beneath the surface. Sure enough, there was a chest on the water just waiting to be looted. Always look around after sensing these viewpoints. You never know what's hidden nearby. Another chest secured, and we move on. Next up was Katano Castle, and I'm going to be honest, this place is no joke.
I can't get caught here.
As soon as I arrived, I was met by two fully armed samurais guarding the entrance, and things escalated fast. Inside, the whole area was crawling with enemies, archers, patrols, heavy units, and deal workers. This wasn't a quiet infiltration. I had to fight my way through layer by layer, clearing out every corner of the castle. But the reward, totally worth it. I found around 16 or 17 chests spread across the entire area, hidden behind buildings, tucked into towers, even some locked away behind guarded rooms. On top of that, there were a ton of resources to collect for the hideout, materials that will be key for our next upgrades.
Let us search the area.
Murdered!
They killed you. That's it. Find what's out there. Got you.
One thing that I forgot to mention earlier, Katano Castle also has a viewpoint right at the top of this structure. After clearing out the entire outer area and looting every chest I could find, I made my way up to the top of the castle to sync the viewpoint. The viewpoint from up there. Absolutely worth the climb. But I wasn't done yet. After thinking, I started heading down, moving, swirling through the inner layers of the castle, checking every room, every hallway, making sure nothing was left behind. Eventually, I reached the basement, and just like I hoped, it was packed with extra resources to collect for our hideout. It was a full sweep. Enemies down, chests looted, viewpoint unlocked, and every last item in the castle secured. Another stronghold fully cleared on our journey to 100% completion. Just after clearing out Katano Castle, I spotted something happening nearby, a lone NPC being harassed by two guards. They were clearing, pulling him, and it didn't sit right with me. So I stepped in, took both of the guards out quickly, nothing flashy, just clean and effective.
Thank you for defending me. If there is anything that you need, I am entirely at your disposal.
Report anything of value that you find.
After the fight, I spoke with the NPC. With a little bit of convincing, he agreed to join our network as a scout for the region. Having more scouts means more intel, more mission options, and better control over the map. So this was a solid win. It's those little on-script moments that really add to our journey. You never know who you will meet or who will end up becoming an ally. Right after recruiting our new scout, I kept moving, and just a little further down the path, I spotted a watchtower tucked off the side. Of course, I had to check it out, and inside, sure enough, there was a chest waiting at the bottom of the structure. Nothing too crazy, but definitely worth grabbing, especially if you are going for full completion like we are. After looting the tower, we are now heading straight toward the Katano oil trading zone, and something tells me it's not going to be a peaceful visit. As soon as I entered the Katano oil trading zone, I checked the left side of the area, and that's when things got interesting.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight
I
my
just
way out.
spotted a section with 7 chests and some solid resources, but it wasn't going to be a simple grab and go. The area was crawling with strong enemies, and one of them stood out immediately, a high-ranked elite, possibly a part of a larger organization we haven't encountered before. The fight was intense, they hit hard, and they were heavily armored. But I took my time, played it smart, and took down every single one of them. Once the dust settled, I went through and looted all 7 chests, gathered the resources for our hideout, and made sure nothing was left behind. And with Chief Cuckoo down, that wraps up one of the most intense fights we have had so far. Also, if you have made it this so far into the walkthrough, first of all, thank you. We just passed 1 hour mark, and there is still so much more ahead. Legendary loot, key story moments, and some really tough areas coming up. If you are enjoying the journey and this guide been helping you out, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We are pushing toward to 1K milestone, and every single of you watching makes this adventure even better. Alright, let's keep going. After dealing with Chief Cuckoo, I got back on the main path and followed downhill. Off to the right side, I've noticed an area that looked like a local market, with stalls and scattered NPCs. But before diving in to explore, I decided to check the area surrounded first. Sure enough, just off the path, I found a Jizo statue tucked away near the edge of the zone, and of course, I made an offering. Every bit of spiritual energy helps in the long run, especially with the fights we have been taking on. Once that was done, I doubled back to the market area and started checking out the NPCs. That's where I met a woman offering a quest called the Butterfly Collector.
I organized the game for the children here, but none came. I'd hate to waste it. Might you be interested? There's a reward.
It's been a long time since I played children's games, but alright.
Oh, I'm so glad that you'd play. Hidden on the trees around West Osaka are colored origami butterflies. Find them and bring them back to me. Find them all and you'll win a reward.
It sounds interesting, definitely tied to the origami butterflies we have been finding through the world, but I'm not starting it just yet. We have still got more to explore, and I don't want to get pulled off track. We'll come back to her soon. For now, we push forward. After talking with a few NPCs around the Katano local market, I decided to head out again, this time heading north of Katano Castle toward some unexplored territory.
Easy.
Just before crossing the river, I spotted something shiny near a small boat by the riverbank. Took a look, and sure enough, there was a chest hidden underwater. I looted, of course. We can't leave nothing behind when we are going for 100% completion.
Shadows won't save you. No one to save. Go!
After that, I swam across the river and discovered a new area called Eguchi Crossing. It looks like a small village, but don't let that fool you. The place is crawling with enemies. I had to fight my way through wave after wave just to move safely. But it was worth it. The village is packed with loot, including several chests and tons of resources for our hideout upgrades.
No time for me. Stop playing games.
Huh? Say we'll pay for this.
That doesn't look good.
Eguchi Crossing turned out to be one of those low-key hotspots, easy to miss, but full of value if you clear it out. After fully clearing Eguchi Crossing, every chest looted, every enemy taken care of, and all the resources gathered, it felt like the perfect time to jump back into the skill tree and power it up a bit more. First, I went into Katana skills tree and unlocked Tidal Wave. It's a powerful sweep attack that lets you take out multiple enemies in front of you, perfect for dealing with tightly packed groups when things get hectic. Then I moved over the assassin tree and picked up Shoji Door Assassination, one of my favorite stealth skills. It lets you pull off clean kills right through sliding doors, which opens up a lot of creative options when clearing indoor areas silently. These two upgrades just have a perfect mix of crowd control and self-efficiency, the buildings getting sharper and we are getting closer to become an unstoppable shinobi. With our skills upgraded and Iguchi Crossing behind us, I decided it was a good time to head back to the hideout and take care of a few upgrades. The first stop was the forge. I used the resources that we've been collecting to upgrade it to level 2, which means better weapon improvements and gear options going forward. Before continuing the journey, I also made sure to visit our shrine basin inside of the hideout, just to top up on buffs before heading back into the world. From there, we started making our way towards Kawachi Heights, following the main path towards to the Kawachi Point, but on the way, we spotted another shrine blessing just off the trail. I stopped there as well, because stacking both now will make a huge difference later. As we continue along the path, something a little different caught my eye, a Kuji-kiri site.
Maybe I should stop here to meditate, reflect on my training.
I took a moment to meditate there, and it unlocked a deeper connection to Naoe's past, revealing more about who she is, what she's been through, and what drives her. These quiet moments really help break up the chaos of combat, and they remind you that this world isn't just about loot and fights, it's about legacy.
Finally, I get to go to the Sokkoku-ikki. This is what's going to rally us. Egans uniting around one cause.
Walk with me for a moment, Naoe. How is training progressing with your father?
My father says I've come a long way, but I feel I have much to learn.
Nagato has taken great pains to prepare you, despite his paternal instincts.
He is a great father.
Of course. But it is difficult for one to discern whether they want the best for someone, or their idea of what is best. It is hard to see oneself from an outside perspective, or the ones they love. You have thoughts?
I think that life is confusing.
Then you know more than I did at your age. But I do have one word of advice for you, Naoe. If there is a moment today, during the ceremony, where you have something to say, say it. You must believe in your voice. It is time for young Egans to step into their destiny.
Thank you, Sir Sandayu. I will go find my father. up here.
Yes. I needed to clear my thoughts.
You always play your tsuchibue when you don't know what to say.
Have you been practicing your playing?
I haven't. I've been focusing on my other skills.
There are always things to improve. Do you know why I play this song?
I don't know. But I feel Mother close by when you play it.
That is why I play it. And yes, I feel her too.
Tell me why.
I swore an oath to protect you at all cost. As your father, it was my duty. But it placed great limits on you.
You have more than fulfilled your oath.
You do not just look like your mother. You have her courage, her strong will. When I lost Tsuyu, it wounded me in a way that never healed. Every day, I play her melody to soothe her spirit. And mine.
And mine.
I have robbed you of your mother's memory by staying silent. Soon, we will speak of her. But you must know, she would be proud of you. Come, my plum. It's time to take our oath.
Igano Mono, we gather to reaffirm our oath to our Iki. Our traditions and our bonds cannot be abandoned. In uncertain times, we call upon you, the strongest among us.
Forgive my interruption, Norimasa.
You are welcome, Hattori Hanzo.
Momochi-san da yo. Fujibayashi Nagato. The years still behind us quickly, do they not?
Summer turns to autumn in the blink of an eye. But you did not come to reminisce, did you, Hanzo?
Perceptive as ever, Nagato. Lord Nobunaga will be here by nightfall with more soldiers than Iga has ever known. He brings his full might. Koga's as well. If you doubt me, go to Hijiyama Castle. You will find Kogan spies there awaiting Lord Nobunaga's signal. I offer Iga the protection of my lord Tokugawa Ieyasu. The odds are too great for Iga to survive. Surely, you realize this.
You left Iga to seek out fortune, not honor. Forgive me if I question your loyalty or your motives for returning.
Be careful, Koappa. If you do not know how to speak to your superior, you will learn the hard way.
You have not been away from me that long, Hanzo. You know very well we do not surrender.
Hattori Hanzo is right. We chirp like stupid birds who await the hawk. We must surrender once or else we will all die.
Remember who you are, Fujitajiro. You are Egan and a part of our Iki.
You think I'll forget this? Is it the fate of Igans to merely die at the hands of cruel daimyos and ruthless samurai?
No, it's not.
You have something to add? It is a tradition of the Iki that every voice must be heard. Speak.
It does not matter if we're outnumbered. We must fight for our home.
Truer words have not been spoken tonight. Naoe is right.
I hear your mother's voice from your mouth. Perhaps you share her destiny as well.
Naoe's destiny is her own.
young Fujibayashi is not a warrior in our Ikki.
I asked Naoe to take the oath of the Ikki because her heart is Igan. She fights without courage.
Did my son not have courage? Courage was not enough to thwart Oda Nobukatsu's archers. Courage alone does not make a warrior.
If you doubt Naoe is a warrior, then let her prove it, Jiro.
If we must duel to decide, then so be it.
Do you accept this duel, Fujibayashi Naoe?
I accept.
Our respected member, Fujita Jiro, doubts Fujibayashi Naoe's worthiness as a warrior. The duel was proposed, and the duel was accepted.
Machine.
Begin!
If we resist Oda Nobunaga, Iga is doomed!
Oda Nobunaga will not spare us.
Concentrate, Naoe. Defend!
Let her do it, Nagato. Hold her on.
Well fought, warrior. You belong in this Ikki. Please forgive my doubting you.
We must return to the shrine and take the oath of the Ikki. Let Oda Nobunaga face us as one.
You have chosen a road tonight, Iga. May it lead you to victory.
Each of you has signed this document and taken the oath. One copy will be kept hidden. Another will be made sacred. As the ashes of our oath mixed with water, blessed in the name of Ohiko no Mikoto. As each of us drink this water, the Ikki is made whole once more inside us all. We drink to steel ourselves against those who would divide us. We are fortified with a common purpose, a united strength. It is done.
We must find out if we truly have no allies left among the Kogen Sandai.
I will send scouts immediately. Kogan spies with weapons just outside our borders.
Hanzo told the truth, just as I suspected.
I will stay in Iga to ready our defense. Nagato, you ride to Hijiyama.
Naoe and I will both go to lessen their numbers and uncover Nobunaga's plans. Meet us at our horses, Naoe. We need to find a way inside.
There's a small opening up this path. I should join Chichiue. Chichiue killed the traitor!
All the Egons here are dead. The Kogans betrayed us.
I'm not afraid of them.
Good. But you do need to be careful. I will secure the castle and look for their plans. Stay low and stay safe now.
Those guards will alert their whole army if they see me.
He's on his way to Iga. Oda Nobunaga? Not just him. Thousands. The invasion's in motion. Did you not see the plans? In the courtyard.
You can put that away, Fujibayashi Naoe. I am no Oni for you to fear. You've made it far. You have your mother's skill.
My father trained me. I did not know her.
Fine. So your father's skill, but your mother's voice. Nagato is a strong warrior, but so loyal to one tiny valley.
A valley you betrayed.
If a mistreated horse kicks off a rider who will not spare the whip, is that truly betrayal? You may face a similar choice, young Igan. What good is a homeland if it dooms you?
I am Egan, and all I know is Iga. I must fight for it.
And what makes you think Iga can be saved?
I don't know what you want from me.
They've told you stories about Oni Hanzo, but have they told you the story of my childhood? The best shinobi warrior, long before I reached your age. The pride of my family. A prodigy one day, and a demon the next. Both paths taught me the same lesson. Nothing lasts forever. Some things die slowly like trees. And some die quickly, like samurai. Let Iga die, or it will take you with it before your time. Only Lord Ieyasu can protect you.
Now,
He killed a Kogan and saved my life.
I thought they fought for your master.
A man serves many oaths. You know this just as well. I found that on the courier on my way out of Iga.
How is this possible?
All I know is my desire to show it to you. My final duty to an old friend.
It is not here. It was lost.
Tsuchiwe! Mibuno!
Iga is under attack. Quickly, we must get to Sandaye.
You run to your doom, Nagato. It is too late to be ready.
He comes. Oda Nobunaga.
We need a plan. Tsuchiwe, what do we do?
We ride to Ikuni Shrine. Now.
My people. My village. Everything destroyed. This is what's fueled me. Why I need to make sure it never happens again.
After unlocking more of Naoe's past at the Kuji-kiri site, I continue following the mine path deeper into the region, heading towards to the Kawachi viewpoint. Along the way, I spotted a Ronin patrolling the road. I stayed low, moved quietly, and approached him from behind. One clean stealth takedown, no urge, just how we like it. As I climb up the hill towards what looked like a mount-side temple, I tapped L2 and I noticed a few things through Naoe's focus. First, there was a chest on the ground floor of the building. Couldn't miss that. Then, just outside on the side near a wooden cart, I found a stash of wood resources, which are always useful for our hideout upgrades. Before heading to the roof, I made a quick stop on one of the upper floors where I spotted more wood to collect, worth the detour. Finally, I climbed all the way to the top and synced the Kawachi viewpoint, unlocking a stunning view of the surrounding region. One more viewpoint done, and the journey continues. After sinking the Kawachi viewpoint, I started heading toward our next destination, the Lost Hills. The path winds through quiet stretches of the road, and for a moment things felt peaceful. That's when I spotted a man standing alone on the side of the main road. No guards, no cart, just him. So I stopped and decided to talk.
Are you alright?
The dino squabble over rice and trample the innocent. I have lost everyone I love. So I'm leaving tonight. On a ship to anywhere. To the eight hells for all I care. Could this be the only choice I have?
I am sick of the war too. But if we give in, who stands up to the daimyo? I'll never stop fighting. This place is full of people like you. We need each other. All our lives can be saved.
If that is your course, Then I will stay and help you. What can I do?
Please be my eyes and report back to my allies.
Turns out he had some knowledge of the region and seemed like someone who could help. After a short conversation, I was able to recruit him as a scout for the area. Adding more scouts to our network gave us a better control over regions, fast information, and more opportunities to uncover quests or hidden loot. It was a quiet interaction, but an important one. With another ally on our side, we are even more prepared for what's ahead in Lost Hills. A little further down the road, just as we were settling back into the journey, I spotted a merchant woman being harassed by two guards. They weren't given a chance to defend herself, just pushing her around and threatening her. So I stepped in, took both of them quickly, clean, efficient, and no hesitation.
You should find safety.
I will. But first, tell me how to thank you.
Stay sharp for me.
After the fight, I spoke with her, and she was query grateful. Turns out she knows the area well and has useful connections. With a little convincing, she agreed to join us as a scout too. That's two new scouts in one stretch of the road. Not bad. Our network's growing, and the more eyes we have out there, the better our chances to stay one step ahead. Moments like these remind you it's not just about the loot, it's about the people too. While making my way towards the Lost Hill, I actually took a wrong turn, ended up following a different path that veered off from the main road. But sometimes getting a little lost leads to something good. Across the river, upon a large rock, I've noticed something, a strange glow. So, of course, I had to go to check it out. Climb up, got closer, and sure enough, it was a golden key. These are special items that can be used to unlock new content later in-game. Gear, secrets, or even hidden locations. The game doesn't exactly hand these out easily, so stumbling on one just from going the wrong way. Totally worth it. Always trust your curiosity. Sometimes the best route isn't marked on a map. After grabbing that unexpected golden key, I realized we were off track, so I fast traveled back to the hideout to reset and make it easier to find the proper route.
I can't die. I embrace death. There can be no forgiveness for what I have done.
Kill her.
And finally, after a bit of realigning, we found the right path leading to Boss Hills. Once we got back on track, the climbing began. But before reaching the top of the mountain, we ran into a group of 5 enemy scouts guarding the path. They weren't patrolling, they were posted, ready, and aggressive. It turned into full close combat. No stealth, no tools, just raw melee. After taking them all out, I found a destroyed house nearby, and inside a chest to loot. tucked into the ruins. Not far from there, I spotted a tree with climbable branches leading upward. At the top, I reached a perfect vantage point and synced the Lost Hills viewpoint, unlocking the full layout of the mountain ahead. We are not at the summit yet, but we are getting closer. After finish up at Lost Hills, I marked a new location on a map, heading out towards the Yawata Plains to keep the momentum going. Along the way, we arrive at a place called Makino Kurumazuka Kofun. It looked ancient, quiet, and packed with potential for loot and lore. But there is a catch. Turns out this location is locked behind Yasuke's storyline, and since we are currently playing as Naoe, we can't explore or complete it just yet. It's one of those moments where the game gently reminds you there's still more waiting in the other perspective. We'll definitely come back here once we unlock Yasuke's path, but for now we keep moving forward. After leaving Makino Kurumazuka Kofun, I continued down the path heading towards the river. On the left side, I came across a destroyed house, mostly buried in rubble. But inside, I found two chests tucked away, easy to miss if you're not paying attention. I kept following the river to north, and that's when I discovered something interesting. A no-name camp hidden on the left side of the regions. No markers, no quest indicators, just a small fortified area tucked into the landscape. The place was swarming with enemies, so I took my time. I used stealth to clear out the outer guards, then I went in for closer combat with the rest. Once the area was secured, I started looting and collecting everything I could.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
There were multiple chests, a solid amount of resources for the hideout, and something that stood out, a strange item that feels like it might be a part of a quest, just not yet. It's moments like this that reminds you how much this world rewards exploration. Even without a map marker, there's always something hidden just off the path. After clearing out the hidden camp and looting everything we could, we got back on the main path and continued the journey. Not far ahead, I found another shrine blessing tucked along the trail, and as always, I stopped to pray and collect the buffs before moving on. These blessings stack up and really help in tougher areas, so don't skip them. A little further down the road, I came across a guard harassing a man alone on the path. No hesitation, I stepped in, took a guard down, and made sure the guy was safe.
I'm glad to have found you alive.
Me too. Let me repay your kindness.
Don't overlook anything you see or hear and tell my league.
After a quick conversation, I asked him to join us as a scout, and he agreed. That's another ally on our side, another region we'll be able to keep tabs on. It's not just about fighting and looting. Moments like these remind you how important it is to protect people too. Continuing the journey, I entered in the Suika lands, and just up ahead I've noticed two men sparring with wooden katanas, training, not fighting to the death. Instinct kicked in, and I immediately hid in the bushes, thinking it was a hostile encounter. My first thought was to go full stealth and take them out, but something felt off. As I crept closer, I realized these weren't enemies. They were NPCs you are meant to talk
Do
to.
not interfere, stranger. The fate of our melon harvest is about to be decided.
That depends on the sky and not the sword, doesn't it?
For generations, the Suika family has waged battle with the Makuari melon clan. And for generations, the harvest of the champion has prospered.
Both harvests cannot be prosperous?
Insanity! Which is your favorite? The delicious Suika or the mediocre Makuari?
Makuauri are more fragrant and sweet. I like them better.
Disgraceful! You will suffer the consequence of your terrible choice.
Turns out it was kind of training challenge. I end up having to duel one of them in one-on-one fight. No tools, no tricks, just a clean katana work.
Once again, the Makuauri has won the title of Melon Lord.
Definitely no yokai here. Just two farmers with a fiery passion for melons.
And yeah, I lost. But to their credit, they were cool about it. We spoke again afterward and they remained neutral, not hostile. It's a good reminder, not every encounter is meant to be a fight. Sometimes it's about learning, not winning. I will come back stronger next time. After leaving the Suika lands, I crossed the river, moving into the new territory on the other side. Our goal now was to reach the outer area surrounding Takatsuki Castle. Crossing over the Ogure Pond, we officially entered in Yamashiro region. I followed the riverbank as it curved along the edge of the land, leading toward Yamashiro Castle. While passing through a small village by the water, I stopped to explore one of the houses, and inside I found a codex tucked away. Just a small piece of wall, but it adds more depth to the world and gives context to what this region once was. As I continue along the main path towards the castle, passing a few more houses, I notice something off to the left. At the end of that trail, I found a shrine blessing nestled in the trees, calm, quiet, and easy to miss if you're not looking. I took a moment to pray and grab the buff before heading back to the main road. It's always worth stepping off the path. There's history, power, and hidden blessings everywhere in this game if you are willing to look for them. After stopping at the Shire, I got back on the road and took a moment to reassess my strategy. Takatsuki Castle is no place to rush into blind, so instead of charging like a madman, I slowed down and started to scouting the surrounding areas first. I used Focus Mode L2 to help highlight loot and enemy placements around the perimeter, just to get a clear picture before committing. My first stop was a watchtower on the left side of the region. At the top, I found a chest, nothing major, but a solid pickup on the way. After that, I headed southwest towards to the outer walls of the Church of Takatsuki, one of my next main objectives. On the way, I spotted a codex near the west side castle entrance, tucked just out of sight.
Why would you do that?
Why do we let the Namban build their temples here? Probably for profit.
Before heading towards to the northwest side of the castle, I spotted another watchtower a little further out. Climbed up, and sure enough, there was another chest waiting at the top. Quick grab, but every piece counts, especially with upgrades still ahead. Then I continued towards to the northwest, approaching to Takatsuki Castle. On the way, I spotted a codex near the west side castle entrance, tucked just out of sight. Then, continuing off along the edge of the map, I found something peaceful tucked away, a shrine resting on a tight island right in the middle of the river just outside of the castle walls. Took a moment there to pray and get those buffs in before pushing any further. Before we breach the castle, this kind of preparation and scouting is everything. Better to know what you are walking into and grab everything you can on the way. And that brings us the end of part 4. I stopped this shrine and felt like it's the perfect place to pause and take it all in after everything we explored, fought and uncovered today. From stealth assassinations to major wood holes, new skills, and pushing deeper into the enemy territory, this journey is getting more intense and more rewarding with every step. If you've been enjoying this walkthrough and it's been helping you out, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment to let me know how is your adventures going. We've still got a lot more to uncover in Assassin's Creed Shadow, and trust me, part 5 is going to be wild. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.